Hi guys, Katie here from Tin Chingle. If this gets cut off on Instagram, it's at our YouTube channel for Tin Chingle. Kat was in here earlier, our media researcher, and she's so good, and I like doing videos with her instead of by myself, but then she had to go, so I didn't do it quick enough, so bye Kat. So, you're stuck with me. I'm gonna talk about today Women's Day because I've been promising this magazine for a long time. This is a drugstore pickup, so you know I love magazines, and I love also picking them up at the drugstore. I don't subscribe to this one yet. I usually get it at Vogel here in Beacon on Route 9, right? 90, one of the two. I always mix it up. But this has taken longer than I wanted to get to because it's a great publication for you to pitch, especially if you're in health and wellness, fitness, beauty, kids, lots of things. The trouble with it is I keep reading it and getting ideas. So that's what happens in media research. You get a little distracted. So know that it's coming because guess what? I went to Tin Chingle's media contact list and we didn't have Women's Day at all. So as a member, not only the owner, I'm also a member. I'm like, why don't we have that? So we have a couple in there now, but we have more. But here's what I was finding in there. Women's Day, drugstore pickup. Here's my first distraction. I was reading about the Seeds of Change. Here it is. It was a focus on an organic cotton farm in Lubbock, Texas, which made me think of a song that is about Lubbock, Texas. I think it's a Nancy Griffith song. Anyway, so she's talking about the need for production of clothing that's not filled with toxins. So then one of the ways to combat, like to get your retail fix without doing a bunch of fast fashion retail therapy, because I guess fast fashion's a high polluter, which is such a bummer. We're talking about renting your stuff, renting your clothes, renting your purses, which is right here, and how to get your retail therapy fixed. So that made me think of a Tin Chingle member, Bag Romance, who does rentable couture bags and high design and designer bags. Bag Romance. So I went to the community boards at Tin Chingle in our forum and gave her that idea. So that was distraction number one. Distraction number two was I got hungry because there's all these recipes in here for healthy eating. So then I wanted to make this one with potatoes. I think they're potatoes. I don't even know. So I got to dive in and get the recipe and go to the grocery store. So then there's that. And then my third distraction was I was so close to having a nice morning work session. And then I started to read about heart health and cardiovascular and energy and exercising. So then I went jogging. So that's why sometimes these things take a long time, but that's why I'm not in charge of doing it, and Kat and Yvonne are, because they are better at being focused. So look for this in Tin Chingle's media contact and idea library, because let me also tell you, you're probably not saying to yourself, I want to pitch Women's Day. Like this was not on your list, but it should be. And how could it be? Is because if you were looking in Tin Chingle's media contact and idea library, you could look up by like areas of interest, and then if you were to do health or heart health or maybe retail or however we tag the people that we find that are writing about some of the things, then it would have come up for you as a person like Susan Spencer, I think is her name. It would have come up for you as a potential person to pitch for women's advocacy or something like that. So do look in areas of interest as well. And there's like a whole bunch of areas of interest. So don't just click like one or two, like just go dig and do the research. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Get more information at tinchingle.com and definitely get on our newsletter to get ideas like this.